What's up, fellas?
What's up? What's
Chillin',
up,
man.
Check this out,
What's up,
man.
peoples?
Had to start the show off with this song, man. Marvin Gaye, what's going on? With everything going on out here in the world today, I just thought it'd be appropriate.
Yeah, when you first said it, man, I was like, it's a great selection. You know what I mean?
You know what? We don't own the rights to the copyrights to this music, but I'm playing it anyway. It was on my spirit, had to.
Everybody should know about this song right here. If you know about the struggles that we went through and everything, you should know about this one right here.
And the thing, this was, put this out right before he was born. He was born in 71.
Song 50 years old, man. 50-year-old song. It's still relevant to the day. Still relevant.
If everybody out, I'm sure everybody's familiar with the song, but if you haven't or if you're not, take an opportunity to listen to the lyrics.
The lyrics are just, man. I woke up this morning.
Masterful.
I woke up this morning, this song was on my spirit, man. I said, yo, start the show off with this song, with everything that's going on today, you know? What's going on, man? Pick your signs.
Cause we wasn't even born yet. And this just came out right before we was born.
Talk to me.
And so it's like how the situation was back then, whatever. Like, it was crazy. The segregation and all that stuff, it wasn't that long ago from this song. So
some of those same troubles and trials and tribulations, we still have it to this day. You know what I mean? And that's why it makes it so relevant.
We made this for the Vietnam War, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He had a brother or something that was in the war.
Yeah. Mothers crying, brothers dying.
Yeah. And came back
Fathers
and
don't need to escalate.
all the horror and stuff that was happening.
And the guy who I was named after, whatever, he didn't want to go to war because he ain't believe in that war.
Yeah.
They ain't do nothing to him, so why should I do something to them?
Yeah, it's crazy, y'all. But you know, I just thought it'd be appropriate to start the episode off. What episode is this, man?
Episode 9, right?
Episode 9 here at the pod. We back.
Episode Nina.
For sure.
I'm your host, Dwayne Weathers.
This is guy, the Lisa right here.
Phil White.
This is the pod. Weather the Storm Entertainment presents the pod. We here to talk about some of the stuff that's going on today. You know, like I said, we started it off with Marvin Gaye. What's going on? Shout out to the late great Marvin Gaye. May he rest in peace.
Yep,
God
RIP.
bless him and his family.
No doubt.
A lot of stuff to talk about, fellas. A lot of stuff to talk about.
A lot of stuff, man.
You know, I had an episode all, scheduled out.
Right.
Well, everything that's going on, I was like,
Gotta talk about it.
I had to scratch that. We got to talk about what's going on out here. And,
Yeah.
Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to my sponsors. This episode is sponsored by ASE Contracting. They're a general contracting service. If you need anything fixed in your home, from your floors to your windows to your doors to a leaky roof, you need your walls painted, you need a TV hung up, ASE Contracting is your guy to call. They work 7 days a week. They always working, right? I can't even get him up here to do a promo or commercial for him, but he's always working. So right now that's the safest place to be, in your house. Everything that's going on, right?
Yeah, about that.
Definitely.
So you want to hire ASE Contracting to fix your house. You don't want to be in your house and everything falling apart. You want to be comfortable. You know what I mean? So make sure you hit ASE Contracting up at 215-436-9555. Again, that's ASE Contracting, 215-436-9555. Now, check this out, fellas.
No job too big and no job too small.
No job too big, no job too small.
Whatever you want done,
ASE Contracting got it covered. Now, like I said, the safest place is to be in the house, right?
That's for sure.
And ASE Contracting going to get your house nice and comfy so you'll be comfortable sitting in there, right?
You want to stay in your house.
Right. Now, while you're in your house, after ASE Contracting fix everything up,
right,
you want to get some exclusive moss. That's our other sponsor. You know what I mean? Exclusive moss is your moss boss. It gives you 92 minerals out of 102. And it's the conscious crispest sea moss. That's the real stuff. That's not the stuff on the bottom of the ocean. That's the stuff that sits on the rock, the real stuff. You know, exclusive moss. It comes in juice. It comes in capsules. It comes in gel. I mean, it works great. We all use it. You know, I love it. Elderberry. I'm the elderberry guy. I love it. I take the gel. I put it in a hot cup of water every morning and drink it down on an empty stomach. And I'm energized. I mean, look at me. I'm like the Energizer Bunny right now. So make sure you get your exclusive moss. That's your moss boss. Tap into the website. It's DE Moss. That's TheeMoss.com. That's TheeMoss.com. Exclusive moss, your moss boss.
Promo code the pod.
Promo code the pod. You put that.
Tap into that and you get it.
Get a discount when you put that promo code in. Now, like we said, fellas, it's a lot of stuff going on, and first thing we're gonna get to is, you know, I know if y'all tune into the pod, you know, we usually have some of our brothers here, and unfortunately, we gotta give a shout out to one of them. We gotta give a shout out to Trizzy. He got in a tragic accident the other day, so that's why he's not here. So we definitely want to send prayers out to him, send prayers out to the family. Trizzy, I know you watching. You know what I mean? We can't wait to get you back up in here. You know, we definitely had this episode that was supposed to go down just for you. So we're looking forward
to get you back in here with no crutches either.
Get you back in here with no crutches, man. You know what I mean? Speedy recovery, bro. You know what I mean? Y'all want to give a shout out to Trey? Why, you know what I mean, while we on here?
Trey, you know what I mean?
He already know, man. You know what I mean?
Boss, he the ear to the streets or whatever. So,
right.
Glad he good. You know what I'm saying? Glad he good.
And he's smiling. So, you know, as long
he
as
in good spirits.
As long as he in good spirits, whatever, I know I'm good. So,
So, Trizzy, we got you, bro.
We gonna hold it down till you get back, bro.
Hold it down.
Yeah.
You know, just talking about Trey, man, and everything that's going on, man, it's like I said, like we said, it's so much going on.
It's a lot going on.
I got to give a shout out to another one of our brothers. You know, he's not one of the cast members, but Chef Will. You know, he shout out to Chef Will. You know what I mean? We praying for your speedy recovery also. You know, he had a slight stroke, I believe, what was about 2 weeks ago? I haven't talked to him personally on the phone. We talked through text and through Instagram, but he hit me up this morning, and I asked him, you know, was he good? He was like, not yet, but he's on his way to recovery. He getting back. We got you, Will.
Yeah,
you know,
speedy recovery, man.
Speedy recovery to Chef Will.
Because that's definitely serious, whatever. Strokes, whatever.
Absolutely.
That's nothing to take lightly. Because
you gotta take
I've seen a lot of people, I mean, fall from it. So
gotta take care of yourself.
Gotta take care of that, whatever. But much love to him and speedy recovery.
Yep.
Definitely, Bill.
Absolutely. And also, you know, Will's he's a business owner too. He owns several stores called DC Slider Company. You know, if you like slider hamburgers and you like food, his main restaurant is down in Delaware. He has several, you know, locations here in Philly. He's growing rapidly. So make sure y'all support all our black businesses. Shout out to DE Slider Company and Chef Will.
Yeah, smoked up.
Yep. You know, fellas, like health, man. It's crazy, man. You know, you
health
gotta,
is wealth.
Yeah.
You gotta as well.
All this stuff that's happening out here, you never know, man. When could be your last day on this earth, man.
We take so much for granted every day, and you know, that's why I get up, I pray every day. You know, like everything that's going on right now. If you don't have some type of spiritual grounding, to keep your spirit and your soul grounded and your mind, man, you out here lost, man.
Gotta live on purpose.
Gotta live on purpose. You know,
every day. I mean, like the movie said, whatever God said, every day above ground is a good day.
And that's my saying. Everybody asked me what's going on. I was like, any day above ground is a good one.
I'm on this side of the grass. I'm good.
It's a good one.
You know.
Yeah. With that being said, today is kind of sad for me. I'm supposed to be in Houston. A dear, you know, old friend of mine is being laid to rest today. So I want to give a shout out to the Campbell and Milson family down there in Houston. You know, I hate to bring all this sad stuff on y'all, but that's what's going on out here. And we just want to bring it to all my everybody that's watching, attention that
I mean, it's life, man.
It's life.
Life is happening.
That's 3 people we just talked about that's going through different type of things, and can't take your life for granted, man. Thank God. Be grateful, be thankful for what you got also. Don't take what you got for granted. We always asking, but make sure you thank God for what you have,
Everybody, you look all around you, people going through something.
Everybody.
It might be different things here and there. It might be the kids, might be the parents, might be you personally. Y'all know we coming off the fires, you know what I'm saying? Life is happening, man. Gotta live on purpose every day.
For those that's in different cities and different locations that's tuned into the pod, we here in Philly, and this is going to air on Sunday. We record and tape on Saturdays,
right?
But Friday we just had a small plane crash here, and in the northeast section of Philadelphia. And
man, R.I.P. to everybody involved.
And what's so crazy is that section is a very, very busy section, and it happened during rush hour, like 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, whatever.
Heavily populated area in Philadelphia.
Heavy.
Everybody is up there.
It ain't no field. It's stores, houses, malls.
Everything. It's the Roosevelt Mall area, Cotman and the Boulevard. Those that's in Philadelphia are very familiar with it. Those that live in Philadelphia are very familiar with the Boulevard. They recently put a speed restriction on the Boulevard that you can't even go past 40 miles per hour because of all the accidents. That's how much traffic goes up and down that area.
Yeah.
And this plane crash, it was very serious. It crashed pretty much into the mall parking lot, I believe, fellas.
Yeah, right next to
almost there.
Right on the pavement.
Pretty much the pavement in the street.
Yeah.
Right there where Dunkin' Donuts is.
Yeah.
Man. Wow, that's crazy.
I just can't believe it, man. Just looking at it, once we start getting to Texas, of course, early, just looking at the audio of it.
Yeah.
That plane came down like a missile.
Yeah.
Or something came down like a missile.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just couldn't believe, the visual, but to hear the audio behind it.
Now you say something, I've seen a few people on social media said they don't believe everything they hear.
That's what I'm saying.
They don't know if it was a plane, or it was a missile.
I'm still, me and Lee was sitting here, talking about it earlier. Like, I can't, if you look at the footage, it was taken off. It wasn't landing. This flight was taken off from the airport when that happened.
Right.
So
now, how far is the Northeast Airport from there?
From where it happened?
It's
like not even a mile. It's right there. Airport was right there.
I say like 5 minutes from Cotman Avenue.
Because the plane was only in the air for 30 seconds.
Yeah,
30 seconds, they
but
said.
That's what I'm saying. From what they said, the audio, whatever, they was going back and forth. The tower and the plane, they was going back and forth before takeoff. It said,
like every plane do.
They said the takeoff, such and such, the Jet 55, Conquer, answer, whatever. Yeah, okay, we about to take off. Okay, such and such, they got back to him. They came back to him and they responded again. And that's when they took off.
So the tower and the captain of the plane was communicating back and forth.
Yeah, they responded back and forth before they took off.
Did they say, was there any type of issues?
No, they didn't. The plane didn't say no issues before taking off. So I guess they had the lane to take off.
Mm-hmm.
They took off. Then the tower.
Once you take off, typically the tower is, talking to you once again. Once you lift off, saying, all right, how far are you, climbing to, what altitude?
And all that,
they start talking about that just to confirm that you off and you out and you get, boom.
Right.
That's going to be the last time you talk to them. After that, they just watching you on the board.
Yeah.
But when they did that last, correspondence, no response from the airplane.
Oh, wow.
Already, that fast.
30,
so that's why they say 30 seconds.
I can't. I can't
fathom it.
I can't fathom that either.
And the plane having that much velocity to be able to come down like that. Anybody that's seen it, if you didn't see it, go watch the videos of it. Here, if you're not here in Philly, Of course, if you're here in Philly, I know you've seen it already.
Right.
But to see the way that came, the velocity that it had
It looked
when
like
it
a
impacted, it looked like a missile.
I mean, it's a jet.
Yeah.
You know, it's a jet. So once it's up, whatever, you up there. And then if something happened, if an explosion happened, you gonna come straight down. Like, you nosediving. It ain't no... Because they said it was a spark in the sky. What they said.
They was on an angle, though.
They said it was a spark in the sky.
I seen it, yeah.
It was a spark in the sky, and that's when they nosedive, whatever.
They said it skid. They said the wreckage hopped across Cotman.
Yeah. So pretty much, from the way it sounds and the way it looked, something might have exploded.
It had to.
In the air. Like maybe one of the engines.
When the last time anybody seen a plane come down like that?
Yeah.
That's what they said. Because if you're not getting a response back to the tower,
unless it's shot out the air.
If you was going back and forth with them before you took off, and then the tower relaying such and such flight, this and that, and you ain't getting a response, something happened.
Yeah. Well, myself, I'm not putting nothing past nothing, you know, because we at war right now. So it's like, me personally, I was thinking about it overnight, and you know, we're at war, and it's a different type of war, and our enemy's gonna look like us. And when I say they're gonna look like us, they're gonna be Americans that's just migrating over to the other side. You know what I mean? So we don't know what our enemy's gonna look like now. So we can't exclude no scenario out of this. With everything that's been going on, you got this plane here, you got the stuff that just happened in New Orleans, you got the fires. Yo, it's crazy out here right now.
The plane crash in D.C.
You know, we just had the NFC Championship, Philly and D.C. in the championship, and now we got the same two cities. You got plane crashes. It's ridiculous. And you know, before we move any further, let's give a shout out to all the victims that's been deceased in those plane crashes.
Yes.
We know that there were, I believe it was 6 people on the plane.
Yeah,
it was a pediatric patient that was being transferred. Actually, that patient was coming back home with one of the family members and 4 of the crew members.
They was just getting treated. They just got treated
here.
They were coming and then going back home.
Yeah, they were going back home.
They can't even make it home.
Yeah.
So
that's a shame. So shout out to the family.
Tragedy.
Yeah, R.I.P. man.
R.I.P. to the
Prayers
ones
out
that
to everybody.
That's
devastating, man.
That passed in that crash, and
you're already going through something physically. You know what I mean? You fighting against that, and then this happened.
Now I don't even know if there were any casualties on the ground. I haven't even.
Well, they said they said I was looking on the news. They said it was one.
One.
The mayor said it was one person.
I mean, I know when it first happened, I think I got wind of it probably like, 6:05.
Okay.
Somebody told me about it. So when it first happened, first thing I started seeing is somebody was saying that somebody was walking down the street on fire.
Yeah, that's right. I heard there was bodies in the parking lot on fire.
So I'm just think about that. This is our neighborhood. We've been on that block. We've eaten in restaurants all around there. Like this is this is home. You know what I'm saying?
I go up and down there all day coming home.
And to see stuff burning like that, and then I finally saw that video. Mm-hmm. Somebody walking out of the area right afterwards on fire.
So you actually seen the person?
I saw the person walking on fire.
Yeah, I ain't see that one. I just heard that there were bodies in the parking lot on fire.
That might have been.
Standing up, walking.
That might have been the person that perished, whatever.
It had to be because he was on fire. I'm not just a little bit of fire.
Whatever, because the 6 people that was on there, they said was presumed. Dead, whatever. Yeah. So
they unless they had a parachute, they're no longer the way that plane blew up.
Yeah,
hopefully there's no more casualties. I know there's got to be other people that's hurt from that. All that debris and.
Thank God it didn't directly hit like a residential home or residential business.
Caught on fire.
They caught on fire, but it didn't directly hit.
Right,
That would have been even more crazy.
Right.
And it hit the pavement, so it's so close.
Most pilots, they're trained to, if something like
Try
that
to avoid
happens,
major stuff.
Yeah.
But the way that was coming down, did they have any control?
Yeah, in the area that it crashed in,
right.
Ain't too much you could avoid.
I don't think they had no control over what was happening.
Bro. I mean, moving
That's
on, fellas.
a minor miracle that it wasn't worse.
What y'all think about the other crash down in D.C. with the helicopter and the plane?
I mean, unfathomable, man. Like people from Delaware, you know what I mean? I'm from Delaware, so people from Delaware was on that plane. I saw something where, you know, it was some young figure skaters.
Well, I know there was the female political figure that was deceased in that
on that plane
crash. Yeah, I forget who it was. I should have wrote it down.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's a lot of people, man. I mean, young, and these girls was, you know, like travel. They was at a high level, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean, they were so good, they were on track to possibly make the U.S., you know what I mean, Olympic team.
I mean, that's all good, but, I mean, looking at that footage, I don't put it past nobody. That might have been some type of terrorism.
I mean, when you look at it, it's no way that you don't see what's happening right there. I don't need an air controller to tell me.
No, you can see it.
It's right here. So I'm with you. When I finally saw the video,
the helicopter just ran right into the plane.
You know? I can't wait to the report to hear anything different.
Was he asleep?
I don't know. But if you listen to the air traffic control, they're talking to them. You know what I mean? So it ain't like everybody was just ain't no nothing like, yo, he was like, go behind. If you listen to the what you call him, he like, yo, go behind that, you know what I mean? I don't know if behind mean under and then come up. I don't know what that means in air traffic control. Right. But he was telling them, go behind the plane, go behind the plane. And then 2 seconds later, right into the plane.
Then I heard there was something else that there were other planes in the area too. So it sounded like it was a high traffic area out there. You know what I mean?
Another plane was watching it happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I heard that the helicopter was flying too high, like at least 200 feet above where he should have been flying.
That would make sense in what it mean to go behind. So go behind might mean go under and then come up behind. He flew right into that plane, man.
It's a shame. It's like the same thing. I mean, for as the Kobe incidents, whatever.
It's a shame.
Like
but that was totally
that was
different,
bad weather.
That was
but
bad
I know,
weather.
but they shouldn't have flew, whatever. Yeah. So that helicopter, if they telling you to do this, whatever, you should have. I mean, responded and listened.
It's a helicopter. It's nighttime, but it's clear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you,
but you should have listened to it, whatever.
You got maneuverability to be able to dive, get out the way, not climb right into a plane.
Especially if it's a high traffic area.
That's what I don't understand what's happening there.
What, 67 people passed on that plane?
Yeah.
Not including the people on the helicopter.
They counted 41 and
that they recovered.
Yeah, 41.
The rest of them they dead. Just days later, they ain't find them yet. They in the record somewhere.
It's crazy because I just start flying again. You know what I mean? And I fly American, so woo.
It's crazy. I mean, and both of those, they was taking off, just taking off. They were right about the land, and for that to happen.
Yeah, people, you
never know.
Say your prayers, man. Don't take it for granted. You know, love on your family too. You know, you never know when you're gonna lose them. When they leaving, give them a hug, give them a kiss. I love you.
Yeah.
I tell my brothers, I tell everybody, I love you. You know what I mean? That's close to me. My friends, family, loved ones. I don't care if it's a guy, girl. You know, you never know. You know what I mean? We can't take nothing for granted these days. So, you know, God bless everybody that those tragic plane crashes, and you know, God bless their families. May they rest in peace. Hopefully, you know, no investigation will come back that there's some terroristic threats with that. Hopefully we don't, but we can't exclude it, y'all. Be careful out here.
Yeah.
Be careful. It's a lot going on, you know. We got Donald Trump in office now, and people are mad, you know. We got the, what's the group name of the boys? T talk about them all the time. The Hardy Boys or something. I forget their nickname.
You talking about the little group?
Yeah, the little group. Yeah, I forget the name.
Pride Boys.
The Pride Boys.
Yeah,
or something.
Pride Boys.
You know, we got them guys out here. And,
Pride Boys.
You know.
Yeah, Proud Boys.
The Proud Boys.
Proud Boys. That's their name.
You know, so be careful, y'all. You know, it's talking about
some
Trump.
white racist boy. That's who they are.
Yeah, wow.
If you don't know.
You know, talking about Trump. You know, we got our new president, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, before we talk about Trump and all this other stuff, it's February 1st.
Oh yeah.
It's Black History Month.
Black History Month. Yeah.
It's Black History Month.
Yeah, that's a good segue.
Why is it that it seems like Black History Month is forgot about now? Remember when you would turn the radio on back in the day, you heard King celebrate all the songs.
You still will, but I agree with you because I think
it's not.
It might be crazy.
It's not the same nostalgic feeling that you used to have.
I think a lot of it is because of us. And when I say that, we don't want to just have a month. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think we downplay it ourselves. Like, no, you ain't gotta, you know what I mean? Like, almost to the point, like, you ain't gotta pigeonhole us to a month, so we don't gotta get all excited about this 1 month.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of it is us being like, okay, yeah, we gonna celebrate, we gonna do what we do, but we ain't gonna make it up to more than what it should be, because who else got a month? You know what I mean? Like, just celebrate greatness whenever, you know what I mean? Any day of the week, you know what I mean? So I think a lot of that is
I still think it just brings back awareness.
That's true.
And an acknowledgement to our Black culture of what we did, because, you know, like I said, we take so much for granted every day. We forget about that stuff. So having that month is significant. You know what I mean? It brings back that awareness.
At least keep it top of mind, at least.
Exactly. It brings back that thought of our Black history. You know what I mean? So
it all starts in the teaching too, whatever. Like in schools and stuff, like they don't like, for us, like history, whatever. It's not like Black history, whatever. It's all about the history for us, like all the Caucasian stuff and things like that. It's not about how blacks and stuff came here and did this, whatever, purpose they did for the world. They don't do that in schools. So that's a part of it in the system. They don't teach that.
Well, they don't want us to know our Black history here anyway. So.
This is their country, and we're trying to make it known that the country's reached the point that it has on our backs, on our people's backs.
Our blood, sweat, and tears.
So we like, okay, y'all, but let's not try to quill what we've done, what we've accomplished. That's the problem.
Yeah, but that's, just the
the setup. They not gonna never do that.
Let's give them a month or whatever. Like, no, like,
I don't look at it like that.
I agree with that.
I don't look at it like that. Like, I don't look at it like that. Like I said, you know, I'm glad we got a month. You know what I mean? To create that awareness, to, you know what I mean, bring that, awareness back in our mindset. You know what I mean? So we don't forget, because we forget. We forget.
You're right. That's why I said keep it top of mind.
The other 11 months.
Everybody not consciously on this topic. You know what I'm saying?
So it's like,
but February can be a month where we have more eyes on.
So it's
I agree
like
with that.
I'm just in a different mindset right now. I'm looking at the positive of everything.
Right.
I don't want to look at the negative on stuff, because when you look at the negative, you're gonna get negative.
No,
so I'm looking at the positive.
It's positive, but
I mean that's your.
It's some negative point,
but
it's true.
Listen,
I get it.
In the schools, like it's just like catered to to the white people, whatever. Like for history and stuff like that.
No doubt.
But it's not, you go on different schools, like they don't talk about Black stuff, whatever.
Well, you gotta think,
things like that.
Think, like Phil said, the Europeans came here, so they feel as though that this is our country. And I wish, shout out to you, Trey. I wish he was here, because Trey gonna say, we was already here.
Mm-hmm. The Native Americans was here before them.
And that's what
they was here.
Yeah, they were.
And they land took it from them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, like,
it's not the Europeans' land, for real.
No, it's not.
It's not their history, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we contributed so much to it. It's like, come on.
Yeah. Let's recognize what actually happened in history. Yeah. That's all we asking for. Don't make up no fictitious stories or, embellish anything. Just say what really happened. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to. That's what I'm saying. When we did the episode and we talked about Tyler Perry movie, the 688.
Right.
So much about history has been just quieted.
Brushed under the
rug.
You know
what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, don't do that. Y'all know what y'all owe us. What y'all ancestors did to us. at least you can do is lift these stories up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to quill it and don't try to take away our month.
Right. Well, I know here at the Pod and Weather the Storm Entertainment, if you're not following us on social media, we are on all social media platforms. So I know we're going to represent every day, every episode of this month of February and throughout the year. You know, we're not just going to make it 1 month. We're going to talk about our black history, our black businesses. We're going to support it all. So, you know, I hope y'all out there do the same.
Because we did way more stuff, you know what I mean, than what you can fit into 1 month.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's the bottom line.
And let's be proud.
A whole bunch of things
you know,
that people don't even know about, that they don't dig into the culture and find out. So
Yep. And you know what I think about it, and what brought me to say what I said a couple episodes back was, I'm a person that like education, you know what I mean? So I'm a researcher. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a person that's, you know, read different books. This is after high school, you know what I mean? So I'm always trying to learn. I'm always willing to learn something. And there's so much about our history I still don't know.
You'd be surprised, man.
You know what I mean? So imagine the people that don't like to read, the people that's not, because like Lee said, we ain't learning it in school at all.
So we gotta
if you don't go learn it yourself, you ain't gonna know.
Yeah.
So let's, you know what I mean, all of us. This is a PSA announcement for all of us.
Yes.
Let's dig into our history and learn about our history, y'all, because they didn't teach us in schools, and there's so much of it that's out here right now. We gotta wait for a movie to come out or something like that before we can, you know what I mean, learn about it. But it's out here if we go do the research to find it.
Yep. Let's celebrate our Black History Month this year, y'all. We're gonna hold everybody accountable to that too. Not just here on, you know, the cast, but y'all out there, we holding y'all accountable too. I want to see more posts on social media about Black history this month.
No
the
doubt.
things that we did and the culture, the inventions, the civil rights, everything.
When you do it, tag Weather the Storm Entertainment in it.
And
so we can see the folks, and the pod, so we can see the folks.
Yeah, we want to see more of that. You know what I mean? We put everything else on social media, the nonsense, the pictures, the twerking, everything. You know,
all that stuff that don't even mean nothing.
Let's post some Black history stuff on social media this month, y'all. I want to see if y'all do that. Now, you know, we done touched on some stuff, and talking about Black history, we got this new president. He done got rid of our civil rights. How y'all feel about this? I mean, how y'all feel about Trump being inaugurated in these first 100 days? Because these first 100 days, that's
critical.
They keep a close eye on.
Right. Yeah. That's, you know, this is when you're supposed to move the needle.
Oh, he moved the needle.
You're supposed to move the needle in your first 100 days. So, I mean, how I feel about it, I mean, of course, I didn't vote for Trump. Well, I don't want to say of course, but I didn't vote for Trump. But, you know, hopefully, and I've said this another time that he was in office, hopefully people saw something that I didn't see. Because I just want the right person in there.
What's that, bro? What you see?
I don't know. You know what I mean? I didn't see, you know what I mean? I didn't see that he was even fit for office.
Right.
You know what I mean? After this, for me, he was the first president that I can recall, and I'm 53 years young, but he's the first president that I can recall that hasn't had really anybody from his first cabinet support him his second run.
Well, what do you think about some of the things that he's done so far?
As far as this time around?
Yeah, like I mean, just like in, you know, just
first 100 days.
Yeah, I mean, cause whew, I mean, the first day he was going crazy.
Yeah. They arrested one day they arrested over 1,000 people. You know what I mean? That was illegal here. So I mean, one thing about Trump that I always believed from day one, although I never thought he would be a president of the United States, but one thing I did see when he was running, he didn't sugarcoat nothing. What he told you is what he meant.
He gonna do what he said.
Everything he
you know what I mean?
He say he gonna do.
So the first 100 days, all they doing is putting Project 2025 in effect. So I'm not surprised with nothing.
Let's start with this: the pardons.
Okay.
How
you talking about January 6th ones?
Yeah. How you feel about that?
Who's surprised? He did it. He did it when he was in office the first time. If you roll for him, he was going to cut you a break.
Now,
and if you was against him, he was going to try to get you locked up.
Now, he's doing stuff for his people.
Mm-hmm.
You roll with him, January 6th, you bum rushed the Capitol, got locked up.
Yeah,
I'm back in office. You get out of jail free pass.
Yeah, we throwing all that out.
Versus,
and y'all can come back into the Capitol.
Yo, they was partying at the inauguration and everything with him.
Yeah.
And this is why, I mean, y'all might kill me for this. This is why I say Obama ain't shit. Because he ain't do a motherfucking thing. Excuse my language, y'all, but I'm getting in my feelings here. He ain't do nothing for our people. This guy gets in there his first few hours as president and pardoning people.
But so
why couldn't a black man get in there and do something for the black people the way he doing something? I got a problem with that.
No, I think he did do something for the black people. Now, did he do something as extreme as what he's doing? I don't expect nobody. I wouldn't expect any black president to do that.
I do.
I don't. Because see, that's where we differ.
I do.
Because if wrong is wrong, I don't care if you black or white.
I do.
You know what I mean? Like,
no, so we got to take a stance when it comes to us, man. We have to.
The stance.
It may not be right, like you said.
You saying this? What you're trying to say is the stance should be let's be wrong like this person is wrong.
I'm not saying
that's what you're saying.
No. I'm saying look out for your own.
Even
like
if it's wrong,
look out for his own.
Even though it's wrong, he should not have done that.
This whole country is based on wrong.
See, well, that's what I'm saying. You're saying exactly what I'm saying.
You're saying Trump got more power.
Hey, if it's going to benefit my people, even if it's wrong, you should do it.
Trump don't have more power than no other president that was in office.
No, he don't.
Trump just got bigger balls than anybody. That's it.
Because listen, he do what he going to do because he ain't going. Whatever get back he get from the people, whatever. He can take that because he know that he good. But if Obama did it, whatever, you know how much backlash he would have to take, whatever.
No, he wouldn't be taking. They would kill Obama if he did what Trump is doing.
That's what I'm saying. You know,
Obama would get killed.
That's what I'm saying. So Trump, he can do that.
Listen, that's what I'm saying.
Do that.
All I'm saying is you can look at it with whatever lens you want to look at it. The bottom line is I don't care what color you are. I don't care who the people are that you're trying to do it for. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Whether you was bringing out, Meek Mill, I don't care who was locked up. If they did crimes, that's like you, because that's your man, you bringing out Cool C because he killed a cop. No, if you did a crime,
I'm not talking about.
They did a crime. They stormed the Capitol,
right.
Yo.
That's dead ass wrong.
It ain't no pardon them for that.
It's dead ass
now,
wrong.
I can see.
But my point, my point.
Look at it though.
My point is,
he got in there, black and white.
He got in there and did what he needed to do for his people.
Yes.
Why we can't get in there and do what we need to do for our people?
Because we're people that's not going to do wrong just because it's going to benefit our people.
That's where we fall.
Well, that's where we differ.
That's where we fall as a people.
No, where we fall as a people is when we allow individuals like Trump to get in office. Because now we're saying, because he gonna look out for his people is okay. No, what we should be saying.
We just had quote unquote supposed to be one of ours in office for 8 years.
Whatever. What I'm saying is, I don't care who you are. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Morally, humanity, people know it's wrong. You can't just say, because you want to do it for your people, okay, we're gonna let you get away with it. We should do the same thing for our people.
We ain't gonna.
Instead of saying, no, buddy. Nobody that's going to hold the highest office in our land should be doing nothing.
Hey, Tone, boy.
Nobody.
I need you here, old boy, right now, because the needle ain't going to move the way Phil talking.
No, that's Trey. That's Trey, but that's real rap, though. And I understand what you're saying, and that's exactly what Trump did. So I agree with you 1,000%.
Yeah.
What I don't disagree is I don't think it's morally right.
I mean, I know you're a righteous, morally
guy.
I
don't think it's morally right.
Me as a people, we gotta put our foot down, man. We gotta put our foot down and look out for our own and say forget about all the other ethnic groups.
And that's what Trey and Tone. That's Trey and Tone for sure. You know what I'm saying? What they saying it's a war. That's the only way you know,
that's
what I mean,
the only way we gonna get on top.
But that's not, you know,
all
my
this
take.
kumbaya. Nah,
my take is
you see what Trump did, and you see what he doing.
Yeah, my take is
he got the power.
He don't got the power.
Yes,
Anybody in the office can have the power to do something.
Why he's not in jail right now?
That's because
why he's not in jail right now?
Because he's smart and he
because he got the power.
He know how to work the system.
He got the power.
Well, he do got the power to do some stuff.
You think
that's why
all that stuff that he did and the cases and stuff like that, whatever.
Listen,
you think if that was Obama, he would have been booked.
No, Obama could do that too.
He could do that too.
Obama could.
You got to put yourself in the position that you got to play the game.
Because Obama had the same power.
You got to play the game.
Yeah, you got to be willing to stoop that low.
Right.
Like I'm more like what Michelle said. When they go low, we go high. That's the road I take. But everybody don't take that road. You know what I mean? So, and that's what Tone and Trey is saying. No, when they go low, we gonna go even lower because we can get dirty. Y'all want to get dirty? We can get dirty too.
We gotta get it done.
That.
We gotta get it done.
Yeah.
Let's move on, man. we done talked about the
100 days.
Yeah, well, I want to move to the migrants, man. What y'all think about him? You know what he doing with the immigration situation? You know, getting all these people out of the country and not letting no more people in the country.
I mean, I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know enough about it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I say that because I know what's happening. I know what he's been doing, but what I don't understand about him, what I'm not sure about is how that process works. Because if you're here illegally, you shouldn't be here illegally. Because I agree with that.
I'm sitting here looking at some of the stuff that he just did. I'm just going through.
But how does it affect the families is my question.
What do you mean?
So you might be here legally, but you've been here legally for 20 years. Mm-hmm. Now you got a family that's born here. You got 18-year-old kids. You got seniors in high school.
Are they considered legal U.S. citizens?
Well, they are. But what's going to happen with the family? Because imagine that's you. Imagine that's any of us.
They got to go. And
we got to go. So what I'm doing? How you know what I mean?
Home,
everything that we got, everything we built the last 15, 20 years is here. Yeah. Now they're saying because I don't have the paperwork, but the rest of my family was born here. We got to separate. We got to do something else. That's where I don't really understand, and that's why I can't really talk on it because I don't understand the full dynamics.
So that's another Knicks against him. What I've done.
Well, no, some people saying it's a positive thing. If you
I'm just saying
it ain't it's a positive.
You just said about the families or whatever.
Yeah,
and that's
the way I'm looking at it.
All right, so
everybody ain't looking at it.
That's just your perspective. Just
you're going off the family or whatever. Right. But if that person. He the one that started the family that came over, and he's not supposed to be here.
He knew he wasn't supposed to be here.
So why, why is, he never, did his thing and got legal and stuff like that, and he's still here.
He got to take accountability for that.
I agree.
Exactly. So
I agree.
You got to take accountability.
And
you know you was here illegally. So don't start a family because it can go down any minute.
Exactly, and you gotta go.
You gotta go.
I hear you, but nobody going to be.
No, but I'm just saying.
But you ain't thinking about that.
No, exactly.
That's what you listen. I'm coming to a new state, whatever. I know I ain't such and such. I'm down low, whatever. I'm going to try to start something, whatever that.
And know you ain't supposed to be there.
I ain't supposed to do it, whatever. And knowing about
perfect example, Lee. You on the run and you want it.
Yeah.
You go build a business.
Exactly.
You got a girl, you get married, you got family. And then you get caught.
And then I get booked and all my stuff gets shut down, whatever.
But
whose fault is it?
It's nobody's fault but the person that did it.
There you go.
And I agree with that. Mm-hmm. But the part that it's not the individual that did it, but the family now. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, so here's the thing. Like
they got to pick up the pieces.
Well, they figuring it out. They're going to have to figure it out because 1,000 people got shipped up out of here.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people.
Millions.
Now it's millions already.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? A lot of people, you know what I mean, got to figure out, you know what I mean, what you going to do, how you going to move going forward. My question is, this has been this way forever. It ain't been this way since Trump got in office. Why hasn't this happened before? Because if you didn't break the law, if you was paying your taxes, if you was doing what you need to do as a citizen, they kind of look the other way and let you live because you was giving something to society. Now, once you start breaking the laws, that's when they got you up out of here. One law broke, you out. But other than that, you know what I mean? They was like, all right, yeah, we ain't gonna come hunt y'all down like Trump doing now.
Well,
is it right? I don't know because it's a lot of families that's being impacted.
We can talk about that forever.
He's saying he's taking it from the American people, whatever.
Who's saying that?
I'm talking about Trump, as far as like jobs and stuff, whatever.
Yeah, that's why he's trying to get rid of them.
That's what I mean. That's the whole purpose about it. Like you taking from the American people that
coming over here illegally. He coming over. I gotta leave. They coming over here illegally. Mm-hmm. They working for lesser money, and they taking money out of. They taking black people jobs, like you said before. But it's just not black people jobs. It's just jobs in general.
In general,
because they working for cheap labor.
No. That what he says. What he
well, that's what Lee was saying.
No, I'm just saying.
No, I'm not saying that. What you said, Trump said. That's what he meant. So here's my argument to that. All these jobs that they taking, right? These are low-paying jobs. A lot of these jobs are entry jobs. You don't got paperwork, you don't got stuff like that. You can't walk into these offices. You taking under the table. You taking minimum wage type stuff. That's what you're doing. Hard labor type stuff. Outside of the Home Depot, waiting to get picked up.
I'm all for them.
Right.
Me personally.
That's the stuff that they doing. And then Trump turned around and talk about some black jobs. Well, what do you mean by that? Oh, blacks, that's the jobs that we qualify for. These low paying, you know what I mean, minimum wage doing. No, it's plenty of jobs out here if you want to work.
Yeah, I know that.
They come over here, they want to work. They want to put the hustle
that's
in.
True.
They do what they do. They build up houses. They helping communities.
It could be Hispanic, white, anybody.
I'm talking about what Trump said.
I know that. I know what you're saying. He said. I don't care about that.
Basically, it don't matter who here. If you want a job, you can go out there and get a job.
Right.
It don't matter if
you can miss me with. I'm sending you back because you taking jobs.
It don't matter if it's a low entry job, a mid-level job, or a high entry job. Whatever you qualify for, you can get a job.
Now let's not sugarcoat it. Trump want to get rid of anybody that don't look like him and his crew. Period. He want all of us up out of here.
I mean,
that's what he want.
Hey,
that's make America great again, man. If cats don't understand what that means, they trying to go back to the 40s and the 50s. Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, that's not going
to make America great again. Ain't talking about going to the 80s, bro.
That's not going to happen.
And
that's why
he doing everything he doing.
With that being said.
You're talking about to the cotton days.
Y'all go to www.weneedtheutensils. Put your order in. Shipping and handling. We got y'all.
Yeah, oh boy, that's for you.
But we could talk about Trump for hours here. I'm gonna run through some of the stuff that he did do. He revoked protections for transgender troops set by Joe Biden. Mm-hmm. Everything Joe Biden he put in place, he pretty much eliminated all of that. You know what I mean? That's just one thing. He also what? The U.S. will recognize only two genders, male and female. Mm-hmm. So basically saying there will be no little boys with little boys. There will be no little girls with little girls. There will be no LGBTQs, WXYZs. None of that while I'm in office.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about that?
I mean, that's what he said. I mean, honestly, I can't disagree with that.
I mean,
there's
no males.
I'm a Christian.
There's only a male and there's only a female.
I believe what's in the Bible.
You know what I mean? He took it off all the applications.
Yeah, I believe what's in the
Bible.
Bible.
Where it say other, all that's gone.
Yeah. So, I can't.
What's the new world though? They, they unite, whatever. So
yeah, they should be able to get him impeached the way they when they go pulling, they get stuff moving.
Exactly. Trump, listen, hold up. Trump was earned when he got in office, yo. It wasn't even 24 hours.
Oh no, he went right to work. But he said he was going to do that. He said that in the debates. Go back and listen to the debates.
Look, he required the federal workers.
He was like, when I get in there, I'm going to change it the first day. He said it in the debate, yo.
He required federal workers to return full-time in person to work. So all y'all at home, sitting home, watching The View, watching this, that, and the third. You're going back to work, or you're fired.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
Trump,
much.
yo.
Yeah, yeah,
That's Trump.
yeah.
You know, he sent them back to work. Then what was it? What did he just do? He laid them off with severance because he about to fire a bunch of people. I forget exactly what's going on with that.
Yeah, he getting anybody that
he getting them out of there.
everybody that was against him. If he know you didn't vote for him, or if he know you backed anybody other than him, you out of there.
I'm sitting here thinking about Trump.
He
and
firing
laughing.
everybody.
He's so he said he gonna change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Yeah, y'all. Everybody laughing, but Trump is a dangerous bull, man. Trump is a dangerous bull.
He said he's changing the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
What country in this world could anybody that was running for that office, in whatever country it is, anybody that was running for that office, because of them, there is a siege on the Capitol because of their wording, because of their rhetoric. It's a siege. Their people, their backers, go down and attack one of the biggest, governmental offices in our land. They go in there and attack it. They got congressmen and congresswomen cowering behind desks. They gotta shoot somebody because they trying to break into where the room where they all at. Who can do that and then come back, run for office again?
That's what I say,
and win. After all the people that people say, oh no, that ain't what we did, but they did all the research and stuff they did to find out all of his backers who did do it, who came in there, who was following, but he still was able to win office again, get all of them out, like, yeah, y'all roll with me, everybody out of there. Good looking. You know what I mean? Like, y'all executed it perfectly and I got y'all back. In what other country would that ever happen?
None.
It's the modern day.
Only America.
It's the modern day slavery, whatever.
It's crazy. That's power, yo.
Yeah.
It definitely is.
That's power. That's back. That's a cult backing he got, in my estimation. That's a cult backing that he got to be able to pull that off.
But look, we didn't talk about some of the stuff that people don't like. Let's talk about some of the stuff that he did that people do like. He delayed the TikTok ban for 90 days?
Oh yeah, people love that.
People love that. Y'all love that, right?
Yeah,
all the TikTokers out there.
Yeah.
You know?
So I heard they was calling 911. Parents was calling 911 because their kids
crazy because TikTok was about to go down, man.
So that's strong.
You know how many entrepreneurs out there that's dependent on TikTok and really making good money with that?
And CapCut. Ain't CapCut a part of TikTok or something?
I'm thank God it.
Because I know a lot of people edit with TikTok. CapCut, yeah.
I didn't remember we was talking. I was like, I gotta learn a whole new program now. So, he did do that, and I'm pretty sure y'all like that, right? So, I mean, I don't know, these next 4 years where we gonna put Trump as a president, but
I mean, I hope I hope what he said once he won. He alluded to, let's put it that way. That his near-death experience when a bull tried to kill him.
Right.
Hopefully, he turned over a new leaf. Hopefully he see things differently, he's looking at things, in a different lens. Like I said, we'll see. Like I'm praying for the best.
Well, I just heard that if you work 30 hours, that you qualify for EBT. He's going to pass that law. So that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? That if you work, I forget what the stipulations are, but whatever the stipulations are, all y'all out there, if you got a part-time job, I think it's
30 hours or less.
Less, right. 30 hours. It's probably 32 or less. If you got a part-time job, Trump going to let you get some EBT. How about that? That's great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how I go again.
And that's going to motivate people to get up off their butt to go out and get a job if they start cutting the EBT off for people who don't work. You know what I mean?
Oh, so that's what's proposed.
That's probably
okay. So that would be different. Because
I'm not sure, but
if you don't bring in no income, you get more money.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's the way it goes right now.
Yeah. That's something we gotta look at. But like I was saying, it's definitely gonna be interesting to see where we put Trump after these 4 years, because it was just someone in Florida, a politician, just passed a rule where as though
the Mount Rushmore.
they want to put his face on Mount Rushmore.
Oh wow.
They want to put Donald Trump's face on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. I mean, I'm
That
laughing, but you know
crazy,
what?
yo.
I don't know about y'all, you know what I'm saying, but I was laughing the first time Trump ran. I thought it was
Well, he didn't believe he won when he won.
no.
Listen,
the first time he even announced that he was running, I thought it was one of the greatest jokes that I had ever heard, y'all.
That's what I.
And I laughed and I laughed.
I'm
and then-
like, Donald Trump. Like, what the hell?
on election night, all smiles was out the window, yo. He pulled it off.
And no way
So I can't not
Listen,
nothing.
and
You might
in
get
my
up there.
mind when he did that, I thought he was winning. I was like, Trump. I'm like, huh? Nah.
He might pull it off, yo.
You never know.
And did.
You might see him up there on Mount Rushmore,
Might
man.
pull it off.
You might see him.
He might pull something off this
Might
this
see
term
it.
that you know what I mean that put him up there legitimately to get it. I don't know. Maybe.
All you little boys and you little girls, when you go there, you might see my face up there. Let's move on, fellas. That's we could talk politics all day, talk about Trump. But at the end of the day, he's our president now. So
Yep.
we gotta not just talk bad about him. We gotta try to
Roll with the
adjust
punches.
and
Yeah.
pivot and make the best out of it.
See, how can it work for you?
Yeah, I'm a firm believer. You control your own destiny, no matter
no
what.
doubt.
So,
No doubt.
but Saturday, man, it's 1st of February, Black History Month. Got some fights on tonight. We got the what's the boy name? Benavidez versus Morale fight tonight. Yeah, I mean, I heard that's a pretty big fight. Pay-per-view. Probably tap into that tonight. And,
It's quite a couple people on the undercard too.
I know. What's the chick, Clarissa?
Yeah, I don't know if she fighting. Is she fighting tonight? I don't know if it's
I'm
tonight.
not sure. Why you ain't look it up when I was talking about it earlier, man? Let me pull that up and see if she fighting tonight.
No, Clarissa Shield, the boxer, the black girl from
Because I heard something about her weigh-in, so I'm not sure if she might.
I mean,
be on
and since we looking
wait a
this
minute,
up,
it say how to watch Clarissa. Yeah, I think
It's
she
tonight?
might fight tonight. Yeah, wait a minute.
I don't think it's on.
No,
the same
it's tomorrow,
card. I'm about
Sunday.
to say,
It's
I don't
tomorrow.
think
She fight tomorrow.
She fight tomorrow.
So we
I'm
gotta
about to say, I
check
don't think
that
it's on
out.
the same card.
We gotta check that
For
out.
anybody that haven't, she got a movie out. Well, I don't know if it's still in the movie theaters, but she got a movie out. I think it came out on Christmas. What's the name of the actual movie? But it's the Clarissa Shields basically story. Great movie. You know what I mean? If y'all haven't seen it. So with this, her, you know what I mean, about to fight, it's a good time to go kind of look back at, and this is when she was, in Detroit, 16 years old, going for the Olympics.
It's a life story.
It's a life story. It leads from there up into her basically turning pro.
Is it documentary style or is it a movie?
It's movie style.
Movie, okay.
It's movie style. It's not documentary. It's movie style. It's got some actors playing the core people's roles.
Yeah, that's something we might have to watch here on the pod and come back and talk
it's
about.
real strong, man. I saw it on a secret movie. So, we went to a secret, filming. So you don't know what it is when you get in there.
Oh, okay.
And that came on.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
and
cool.
I was surprised. It was a lot stronger than I thought, that it would be.
Yeah.
Good chemistry, good storyline.
She talking about she says she fight like a man and she's challenging Jake Paul. She's saying that she can beat Jake Paul.
Listen,
I didn't see her fight.
No, she's a boxer. So
I don't
she's
think
definitely a
Trump's
boxer.
gonna let little girls fight little boys.
She definitely a boxer, but
She said I'm big, I'm strong.
fast. Yeah, she
said
can
I'm
box.
fast. I
But I
never
don't
seen
know
her
if
fight
she-
yet. I never seen her. I ain't seen. You seen her?
I seen it. Yeah,
You seen the fight, Lee?
Yeah,
No, I ain't
seen
seen her fight.
I seen it.
Jake Paul ain't no ball. No,
And that's what she
fighter
said.
like
she,
that.
she said he's
Listen.
getting better. She said, but she could teach him a few things.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
if
I don't think y'all want to see that.
NBC,
I don't think I want to see that.
I don't want to see no man fight no woman in the ring.
Right? No, I don't want to see that.
I don't want to see that. Like, I didn't even want to see Mike Tyson fight Jake Paul. And right now, Mike Tyson saying he ain't fully recovered from that fight.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got a 60-year-old man going in the ring fighting.
I don't
You're not
wanna see-
recovering the way you used to recover when you was 25 years old.
I mean, like if they want to get out there for a, you know, like a charity boxing event.
I don't even want to see that.
I mean, that's, you know, like
some
Expedition.
Drago and
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even want to see that.
Like a little charity event, but
I don't even. You talking about like the Jake Paul Tyson fight? I don't want to see that kind of fight, man.
no, that wasn't, that ended up being that, but that wasn't how it was promoted. I'm talking about like real charity.
I mean, they're not going to promote it like it's a
Well,
fake
that's
fight.
what I'm saying.
They're going to always promote it like it's a real fight.
No. I don't want to. I don't want to tune into that.
No,
I don't even want to see the. I don't want to see the hype. You know what I mean? Like, what you gonna do? Like Tyson slapped Jake Paul. Like, how you gonna build the hype? I don't want to see none of that. You know?
No,
it's
the
just,
way he slapped him in that press conference.
that was a real slap.
I thought Mike was going to go in there and kill him.
He did. He could have, but he did, because that was the charity part that you talking
Yeah,
about. You know what I mean?
that's the cat. That's the cat.
Right. Yeah.
The cat, bro.
he doesn't have it.
Well, Mike Tyson.
No, he had more than what he showed. Yo.
The
When you see slow motion,
No, I'm
you know what
just
I mean?
saying.
Like he had open punches. He was.
It was
an
his energy.
exhibition.
His
Like,
energy.
he's
was,
saying he ain't recovered. Y'all think
Oh,
he
yeah.
really hurt though?
Hurt? No, because he ain't take no punches. What
Yeah,
punches
that's what
he
I
take?
said. That's what I said.
He maybe hurt.
It's
His
the
lungs
energy.
might be
It's just
hurting.
the energy in
His lungs might hurt because that was
old.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he ain't.
You
That's
think
like,
you still got it?
He
but
probably
physically-
sore.
that's like,
you know what I mean?
that's like you trying to be a football player, old as hell, trying to go out there and play with these young bulls.
Yeah.
You're gonna be the next couple weeks. You're gonna be done.
I was telling Phil
seriously.
when I hung up my trunks. Remember I told you we was up in Wyoming. We was playing with the young bulls. I was like, yo, these young bulls are strong as shit. I'm like, yo, my days is over. Yo, I'm like. Y'all was like, yo, you running it back? I'm good. I'm cool. That's when niggas was starting to cross over, and I'm like, I'm done. I ain't playing basketball no more. I'm cool. You know, you got to realize when it's over, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? So
Time is undefeated.
yes, it is. Yes, it is, fellas.
Yeah, that's why it's crazy, because when you say that, like I just think about when I really, stopped playing. I guess for me it was just the cardio, yo. Like, and I was in shape.
That was another thing. We was running forward.
Yeah. I was in, when
Y'all staying down here on D.
I'm in shape more than the average person, but out there with these young boys, it was like, yo, I'm like, yo, what they on? I'm like, no, son.
I was looking, yo, what kind of shoes you got on? Yo, they was bop playing. I'm like, yo, man.
I'm like, yo, sub, yeah, come get me. Yeah, absolutely. Back in the day, you ain't coming out, yo. Now you looking to the sideline like, yo, you want, go ahead and get some of this.
Yeah, I never forget that run. I was out after
No,
that.
you can run blocks, the blocks, whatever. Like
That's when I knew,
you ain't keeping up with that.
The lung capacity ain't what it used to be, yo.
Not at
When
all.
you start getting older.
But get you some exclusive
Yeah,
moss.
exclusive moss.
Your moss boss.
Yeah.
dmoss.com. You can get some of it back. I ain't gonna say you get it all back, but you get some of it back. Since we on the topic of sports, man, got some big stuff coming up, y'all. We got the Super Bowl coming up. Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
Make sure you spell that right.
Oh man, Sherelle Parker. Sherelle.
Oh boy.
ELGLES. English.
That was
crazy, right?
That was, but hey, the camera's rolling, it's live,
Hey,
yo.
She was just a little too excited.
Yeah, she was fired up.
Yeah, we still love you, Sherelle. She doing some good stuff in the city. You know, I see the street sweeping trucks out, cleaning the streets, and she got some programs going on. So shout out to our mayor, Sherelle Parker.
Yeah,
and
she was addressing the plane crash.
Yeah, the plane
last
crash
night, too.
yesterday. So
she was on it.
Yeah.
She came out, the governor came out, so they got some big shoes to fill. So we got to support our political figures, especially our black female political figures.
No doubt.
You know what I mean?
No
So
doubt.
let's not let's not grind her up too much. Have a little fun with it, but definitely keep supporting.
Oh yeah, what? Money being made, man. They done made merch up with it and everything, yo.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
But Eagles in the Super Bowl, y'all.
Yeah.
What y'all think?
Yeah.
What y'all think about that?
Look, it's big. It's
a
big
big
for the city.
game.
It's big for the city.
Yeah.
Anytime you can get to the Super Bowl, you know what I mean, the energy in that city gonna rise. You know what I mean? And we see it, you know what I'm saying? Like everywhere. Everybody fired up, you know what I mean? You know, we ain't even Eagles fans, none of us.
None of us here are Eagles fans. But
you
we
know
from Philly.
Yeah.
Shit,
Who y'all rooting for?
Once they got Saquon, I was like,
Yeah.
Once
Saquon was the missing piece.
Once that happened, whatever, regardless of the defense, they got the number 1 D and stuff like that. Before all that, whatever, once they signed Saquon, I was like, wow.
It's trouble.
I say, golly. Before even the season starts. So I'm like, sheesh.
It was a heck of a addition, man. And I mean, to be honest with you, they played the best all year, man.
Yeah, they did.
They deserve it. You know what I mean? Not just deserve to make it, they deserve to win.
Yeah,
you know what I
hands
mean?
down.
So I'm rooting for the Eagles.
Shout out to Saquon too, man. You know, it was a shame when he got drafted to the Giants because I said, man, all that talent gonna go to waste. You know what I mean? And you seen it. He couldn't get nothing off. And now you really see that talent we seen when he was in Penn State, he really living up to it. And I'm happy for the young boy.
Oh yeah,
I'm happy for him. You know,
doubt.
Definitely happy for him.
No doubt. And because you can tell how happy he is.
He's very happy. Very
You know what
happy.
I mean? Happy to be on a team that's got pieces around you, putting pieces around you. Now you know what I mean, the farthest you ever been in your career.
And
you know
you're
what I'm
going
saying?
to the bowl now.
Yeah.
Woo.
That's big.
And
man.
he definitely gonna win MVP this year.
Yeah, that's
He should
big.
better.
Yeah, well,
Nah, Patrick
I don't think
Mahomes.
so.
man, because they always that's a quarterback. That's a quarter. He gonna get offensive.
They gonna give
player
it.
of the
They
year,
gonna
for
give
sure.
it to Josh, whatever. He
Yeah.
gonna get
MVP
offensive
gonna
player.
get- yeah.
He gonna get
Josh.
They might as well change the name of him because it's a quarterback award.
Yeah, pretty much.
They might as well change the name of it. That way it's better. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, but Saquon should get it.
he got to get something. Just like
should.
McCaffrey got it the year before. Same
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean? Like you good. You was balling, but we got to get this to the quarterback.
So who y'all rooting for?
Actually, I mean,
I'm going with the
should get
Eagles,
it
man.
anyway.
I'm going with the Eagles. I mean, I think they've had a better year. I think they're playing better right now. You know, but you know, and I'm a Niner fan for anybody that don't know. And you know, our last 2 trips to the Super Bowl, y'all know we lost to the Chiefs. So ain't no way I'm voting for the rooting for the Chiefs in no way, shape, or form.
And they going for their 3-peat.
Right. And you know what I mean? My team won 2. We was going back for the 3-peat. We lost in the NFC Championship game. So we ain't get it. Cowboys ain't get it. Steelers ain't get it. So we don't want
Patriots
nobody to
ain't
get
get
it.
it.
Patriots ain't get it. We don't want nobody to get it.
Yeah, we don't want the Chiefs to get no 3-peat.
No.
I'm a Cowboy fan. Then Pittsburgh. No, we should have been the first ones at 3-peat. Or was it y'all? I think it was us.
No, it was
It's-
us.
It was y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That came close.
Yeah, that came close.
That came close.
Traded from the ball
It was y'all,
whatever,
then it was
against
us.
Giants, whatever,
Kansas City Chiefs.
and they went off of
They back in
They
it though.
back off,
They
whatever.
back in it. So
It's gonna be close, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good
Who
game.
you going with, Lee?
I think the Chiefs going to get it, yo.
You think the Chiefs gonna pull it out?
It's just. I mean,
I hope the
it's
refs
just
don't cheat, man.
It's just. I think it's destiny, whatever, at this time because
I think so too.
I hope
it's
not,
just
man. No.
too many.
I
Like,
think so too.
I'm not signing up for that.
listen. How many times all this year they won games at the nick
All
of
year
the time,
long.
whatever.
Every game
They haven't been impressive.
And
Every game almost.
They, I mean,
Every
he came
game.
away. They was 15-1,
Yeah.
all their games,
Yeah.
and now they they still winning. It's just,
Yeah, I think.
and I look,
But
I
the
look
Eagles
at it.
playing better.
Yeah,
man.
I get that, but
think-
I
I
look
think
at
they
I
more
look-
complete.
I look at the Chiefs, whatever, and I look at Mahomes.
all the Eagles got to do, they just need their defense to show up.
No,
If they defense show up,
Well, here's the key. Here's the key. I think. Here's the key. If they give the ball to Saquon, if the defense show up and get a little pressure on Patrick Mahomes, they can win the game.
yeah.
But like Lee saying, I just think it's time for that
It's
record.
not going to be just.
I think the Chiefs, man. I just think
To be honest with you, I don't see no type of way the Chiefs can win.
It ain't gonna be
I
just
don't.
Saquon, yo. I'm trying to
Because think
look
about
at,
it.
Look at Mahomes, yo.
The Chiefs
I
don't
look
got
at,
no receivers, yo.
Yo, I look at
The Eagles got the number one secondary.
they got Mahomes to Kelsey. That's all
Yo,
they need.
I look at
Kelsey old, yo.
That's all they need.
The Boy is the number one rated.
They done
The
proved
Eagles
it.
linebacker, Bourne. I think it's Bourne his name. I'm not an Eagle fan, so don't kill me, y'all. But I think his name Bourne. He the number one rated.
Vaughn, whatever
he the number one
linebacker,
rated
whatever.
linebacker. He should be able to take old Kelsey out. So I ain't no excuses.
I mean, we're gonna see.
I don't see.
You know what I mean? The young boys, the young boy in the corner, Slay on the other corner. You
I
got
don't see it.
you got what's the white boy? Cooper DeJean.
Eugene, whatever.
Yo, they secondary
gonna
nice.
see. We gonna
It's just
see.
no way that they can lose this game.
We're gonna see. Man.
Yo, it's just one game.
To me, it come down to
It's
the
just
Chiefs
one
running
game.
game against the Eagles running game.
It's just one
Eagles
game.
got the better running game.
That's a no-brainer. They talk
I'm
about
just
how
saying.
dominant
I'm saying, all they gotta do is get
and
It's just
Just
one
Saquon the
game,
ball.
though.
Yeah, I know, but now
And
how depending on how
listen.
bad the refs cheat. Y'all know
Listen.
about the refs cheating for the Chiefs, so that's going to be a major part of it. If it's a whole bunch of that,
It's gonna be a call.
You saying that they don't have the receivers or whatever.
and they don't.
They have reliable receivers.
Who?
I mean, D-Hop, he's old, okay.
He ain't been doing that. Maybe he come.
No, I'm just saying he can catch. He can catch the ball with any level.
Yeah.
Xavier, he can run. He can take off the top or whatever against any of them cornerbacks that's there.
Against the Eagles?
Yeah.
No. Eagles got
Who?
they got both of them. They got Pro Bowl cornerbacks. The rookie.
I said he can take the top off him. He's
No. I
yeah,
said no.
yeah, okay. See, you ain't
He's delusional right now.
No, he's delusional.
And I know you're a realist.
He talking
ain't-
about what could happen.
No,
it ain't
you
happened
ain't-
all year. So
you
how it's
ain't-
gonna happen
you
now
ain't
against the
relying-
best secondary in the
You ain't
league?
relying on Andy Reid, whatever, and Spags, whatever, on a coaching abilities for one game. You ain't looking at that.
I am looking at
That's
that.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
That's key. You
No,
talking
you're
Andy
not.
Reid against
You're not looking at that.
I'm looking at that.
No, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not. No,
I'm
you're
looking
not.
at that.
Because I can take Kelsey out the game, whatever, and I can see Andy Reid putting together a game plan far as minus Kelsey, whatever.
I hear what you're saying.
And
You said
they win
Andy
that
Reid can
game.
dig in his bag. You
And
know what I
then-
mean? I understand what you're saying.
And then I see Spags
But here's putting
together a game plan.
See that this is from the trauma that he's
No,
suffered.
it's not
for
no
the
trauma.
two times Chiefs
It's not
beat
no
us.
trauma.
I'm telling y'all what it is.
It's not no trauma because
trauma, yo.
I saw the same thing
When you seen it?
when
When?
they played the Eagles, whatever.
When you talking about last year?
No, the 2 years.
2 years ago.
The 2 years when they beat us.
See, that's what I'm saying. You saying what I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about when the Chiefs beat them, the Eagles.
I know what you're talking about. What I'm
They
trying to tell
did
you
the
is,
same.
Lee, listen,
Reed and them did the same
Listen,
play,
Lee.
whatever.
Lee, let me tell
To
you.
go down the field
Lee, let me
and
tell
win that game, whatever. And the Eagles couldn't do nothing about it.
I hear what you're saying, Lee.
All right, okay.
I hear what you're saying.
on one leg.
You're talking about
Mahomes.
Exactly, on one leg.
one leg.
On one leg.
Hey, you're talking about what they did 2 years ago.
That drive was
Hold
crazy,
on.
though,
But
Phil.
what they did 2
That
years
drive
ago,
was crazy.
you also got to look at what they did in the regular season that year. They were good.
They
They
were
were
good.
balling.
Yes, they were.
They're not good this year. They're not balling this year. I'm talking about. They're an average team.
But they
Mahomes
winning
been
games.
pulling out rabbits out his hat against teams that's not as good as the Eagles. The Eagles been playing the best all year.
Okay, but they win
Bro,
the
the
game.
Eagles-
This ain't
Oh,
a mediocre team they playing now.
I don't mean to switch years up, but the Eagles had pretty much a similar year last year. They were pulling rabbits out of their hat damn near every game last year.
And then what happened? Like week
But
11,
this year they improved.
they crashed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like what you're doing in a regular season means something about what your team is.
do.
Who's
It do.
playing the best out of these two teams right now?
The Eagles.
The Eagles.
Yeah.
They got a better secondary. They defense is way better. They got the better running game. It's no way. Unless the refs is cheating super bad, it's no way they lose this game.
The game got to be played, Phil.
I mean,
They got to be played.
They had Torrey Smith on the radio the other day or whatever, and they was talking to him.
Who he think? Who he like?
He said the Eagles or whatever, but he said the best team don't always win.
Oh, no doubt.
That's true.
Because I thought we was the best team last year, and we lost.
So that say something. That say something.
But we also was playing the best.
I was the best team for the last 2 years.
He been on bowl teams, and he won bowls.
But what I'm saying,
but he said he wasn't giving like, oh, the Eagles gonna blow him out, whatever. He was just saying like he was taking every perspective, whatever. He's like, yo, like, but the best team don't always win.
You know, I know that. You know what I mean? But so with that being said, also, how many playoffs we've been in? We've been in a lot of playoffs, you know what I mean, over the years. And 9 times out of 10, the team that's rolling when y'all meet up, that's the team that continue to roll. So whoever's playing the best football is going to show up on that day. 9 times out of 10, yes. 1 out of 10 times might be that one fluke game where somebody stink it up real bad. You're like a Mark Andrews and you dropping balls and fumbling. Yes, that can happen, but I don't see that happening, yo. In the Super Bowl.
When we went to the bowl with them in 20, whatever.
2019 or last time?
I mean 1920.
Okay, right.
I thought we was winning that game.
Yeah, we was up 10. We was up 10 with 7 minutes to go in the game.
I'm just saying, but that was the year, whatever, when he threw 50 TDs, whatever.
Mm-hmm. We had the number one defense.
I'm just saying, but we held them in check and stuff like that, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It was on fluke plays, whatever, that got on, they got on the win.
I mean, you can call it fluke plays.
Well,
they made the plays that was there to make.
To boil it all down, fellas, I think it's the Chiefs' year.
You think they're going to get the 3-peat?
I think they're going to get the 3-peat.
I do too.
I'm from Philly. I'm a Cowboy fan, so really I don't give a fuck who none of y'all motherfuckers win. Seriously. Fuck both of y'all, seriously. But excuse my language. But I think the Chiefs gonna win. I'm not saying that the Eagles don't got it. It's a toss up, man. I just think
I think it's gonna be a tight game.
It's gonna be a tight. I just think it's time for that 3-peat thing, for that to just. Plus,
that's what
they want Patrick Mahomes to be the new glory boy.
They already gave him that.
I can't see.
They giving it to Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I can't see that, yo. Just the political side of things, yo. I
don't want to believe that. I can't see it. As a fan of the NFL, I can't see it, yo. I can't.
I ain't even talking about that political stuff.
I can't see it.
I just see at this time of point that this guy playing,
but he's not playing better though.
It's in the cards, whatever.
Yeah,
yo.
I think it's in the cards right now.
It's just in the cards, like it's there. Like,
y'all hear this?
Yeah, well, I'm going out to New Orleans. I want all y'all to wish me a safe flight. Make sure there don't be no SUVs going down Bourbon Street running me over and stuff blowing up because I'm going to be there. And, we're going to watch the game. We're going to have fun,
Go Birds.
Hopefully Gilly don't drink too much Henny. Gilly, don't drink too much Henny. The official mascot of the Philadelphia Eagles now. We're going to dance. We're going to party. We're going to have fun.
We're going to blow the whistle.
We're going to blow the whistle. Actually, shout out to, Too Short. God bless your brother. Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to that. They're going to turn up for Too Short. Turn up for his brother. Yes. We're going to have a ball, On that note, fellas, we're going to go ahead and end the show.
Yeah.
Until next time, we done went through a lot of things this episode. Hope y'all take heed to it. We done talked about Black History Month. We done gave shout outs to, people that's going through some health issues and, the plane crashes. We talked about Trump and, fighting, the fights, Commercial Shields, the Super Bowl,
It's a lot going on.
A lot of stuff going on out here. We started out with Marvin Gaye.
What's the intro? What's going on?
And, y'all just be grateful for everything, On that note, we at the pod. We out.
Peace.